Good morning. Time to do our card of the day. All right, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Oyana siano tuiana, iana siano tuiano oyana. So with that attention and intention on the bottoms of your feet or the bottom of your root chakra and the bottom of your spine, that center channel there. Oyana kiano suiano oyana, pulling out that beautiful magical earth energy, really allowing yourself to your energetic roots to go down into Mother Earth and allowing her energy to come up into your energetic field and just consuming is the word that comes to mind, but almost as if she is just like, it's like that's the image that keeps coming up, like as she's like swallowing us whole, but in a really good way. Like she's just coating us with her goodness and her peace and love and unconditional love, and just that grounding feeling, that feeling of just that's what it is. It's like she's coming up with like okay, so like, you know those games where it's like the little claw comes and it's like completely held. You're like, please completely hold it to where it doesn't drop it before it gets to the drop off point, and then it's for it to let go. So we want it to be completely held. And so she's saying like that, like we're allowing her energy to come up and like completely hold us completely in her arms to where we feel fully held and loved and appreciated in all the ways. Okay, so breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Iana kiana siana tiana oyana. Hand on your heart center, really feeling that energy coming all the way up into your heart center, filling your heart up with so much love and warmth. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Oyana kiana siana tuyana oyana. This time, attention and intention on your crown, allowing that beautiful source light energy, Father Sun energy, to come straight through our crown, all the way down through our center channel. That beautiful bright white energy, like pureness, like like it's just like startling how bright it is, where it hurts, like it feels like it's like that kind of light where it just feels like it's piercing the back of your brain when you look at it. That energy just coming all the way down our center channel, cleansing, clearing, aligning. Ayana kiana oyana, bringing such clarity. Ayana kiana siana tuyana oyana, which then rolls on into inspiration and motivation and drive and all, and abundance and all the things. Iana kiana siana tuyana oyana, iana kiana oyana. So deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, releasing all that no longer serves you. Do it again. Nice, deep, and really deep inhale. Like feel it, like slow and nice and deep. Feel pulling that energy down. It's like you're pulling it down, and then you are releasing all that no longer serves you. All of yesterday, all of those worries, all the woulda, coulda, shouldas, we're just pushing all of that out with our exhale through the mouth, breathing in nice and slow and pulling that beautiful source light energy down with our breath, breathing in through the nose, nice and slow, breathing in all the way down and release. Iana siano tuiano oiana, iana kiano suiano tuiano oiana, iana siano tuiano oiana, kiano suiano oiana. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, kiano suiano tuiano oyana, iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, kiana siano tiano oyana, ayana siano tuiano oyana, ayana siano tuiano oyana. Thank you, so suiano tuiano oyana, kiano oyana, siano tuiano oyana. Suiana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, kiano suiano tuiano oyana. I'm giving you a little tweaking here. Iana kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana kiano oyana. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano tuiano oyana siano oyana. So it's interesting. I'm curious to see where they're going with this, but it's like they're saying, it feels like they're like, come into my world. It's like they're inviting you for a play date. They're like, come and play in my world for a little bit. So it'd be interesting to see, and that's why they keep going like this. They're like, Iana, Kiana, Siana, Tiana, Oyana. Almost as if they're inviting you to feel like what it feels like in my brain for this reading. Iana, Kiana, Oyana, Siana, Tuyana, Oyana, Kiana, Suiana, Tuyana, Oyana. It's like what it, like energetically helping you feel like what it feels like in my world here. Iana kiana soiana toiana oyana. It's like you're coming for a play date. Oyana kiana siana tiana oyana. Iana siana toiana oyana. They're like, welcome, the circus is in town. Oyana kiana toiana oyana kiana oyana. They're like, come on down. Iana siana toiana oyana kiana siana oyana. Iana kiano soiana. Iana kiano soiana. Iana kiano soiana. Iana kiano soiana. Oyana siana oyana. Okay, let's pull our card. Say, we got things to do. Oyana. Okay, first though, I normally just post this in my Instagram stories, but I feel like for some reason I'm supposed to do it here. I refuse to shrink to someone else's idea of perfect. So these are, I got these for a birthday gift from a badass herself. And they're just like little daily badass affirmations. And so, and yeah, so if you want to see these on the regular, they're normally in my Instagram stories. But yeah, this one today is, I refuse to shrink to fit someone else's idea of perfect. You know what? And that includes us, right? Because how often, I mean, we just hold ourselves up to these impossible standards so much. Like we have to be perfect. Like if we're not perfect, if we don't do all these things perfect, like showing up here for you, if I don't do it perfect, then that means you're going to go. But you know what? If you do, you do. You weren't meant to be here. Sorry, bye. Just kidding. But you know what I mean. It's like, oh, better not. I don't want to lose that. And then, but we hold ourselves to impossible standards as well. Like we're trying to make everybody happy so that everybody sticks around. Do you even really want everybody to stick around? Iana kana siana. Iana kiana siana. Girl, look what we got. Is this really the one? Where's my thing? You know, I've been hugging onto that thing all morning and now I can't. Where did I put it? Oh well, I'll use this one. So this is really the one again? Okie dokie. We got 3 of Wands again. All right. Traversing the plains. I don't know where that's going to come in, but that's what's coming through. Traversing the plains. Are we about to get, I feel like we're like lost in the, some wilderness desert or something, having to find our way home. Okay. And I feel like we're supposed to pull one of these. We haven't pulled one of these in a while, but that was fast. The arrow, finding our way. It's like, feels like, oh, right away it's coming. Iana tuiano suiana. Oh, there it is. It's just clear. I couldn't see it. Listen, my southern's coming out. Oyana siano tuiana. Oyana siano tuiana. Iana siano tuiana. Oyana siano tuiana. Iana siano tuiana. Oyana siano tuiana. Iana siano tuiana. Iana siano tuiana. Yes, just keep saying, traversing the plains, like as it, like oyana kiona oyana. you know how like in those old, there's always some movie where there's the person that's like in the middle of nowhere, and it's just like these rolling hills. Maybe it's in the middle of the desert, or maybe it's just this doesn't feel like desert though, but this does feel like, it doesn't feel like there's like a bunch of trees everywhere either. It feels almost like just these rolling hills. It's like a mix of like greens and brownish kind of like stuff. But anyway, it just feels like just nothing, like it's just endless, like how it is like in those desert movies or shows where it's just endless, like you can't, as far as the eye can see, it's just these rolling hills or like flat plains. Iana kiano sawiano tuiana, iana kuiano oyana. And it's like there's nowhere, it's like there's no end in sight to it. It feels like very vast. That's the word. It feels very vast, like all around. Like it's almost like somebody dropped you in the middle of the ocean, and it's like you're like, well, shit. But instead, they're like dropped you in the middle of these plains that it's like, where it's like some rolling hills and just wide open spaces. It's just wide open spaces. And you're just like in the middle of it. And they're like, all right, good luck. Here's your staff. We'll see you when we see you. Peace out. And then they fly off in their little helicopter or wherever. So what does this mean? Where are they taking us? Iana siana tuiano kuiana. What's it mean whenever it flies out your hand? You already pulled it. You lost your way. Oyana kiano suiana. Iana siano tuiano uiana. Iana siano tuiano uiana. Okay, so they're going, they're going back to the Mother Earth, and she's saying like that even when you feel like there's no end in sight to this place that you're at right now in life, that you just don't see a way out. You don't see a way out. Okay, for some reason I'm supposed to tell you, like, because there's been the question of, it feels like there's a question of, why do channelers keep their eyes closed? And I will tell you, when I first started channeling, when channeling first started happening for me, and just kind of happened like whenever I was doing a tarot reading, and it just got really, I tried to, like, I was closing my eyes to kind of like connect, and then I tried to open my eyes, and it felt like somebody had the brightest flashlight in the world, like right up against my eyes, and I was like, bah. So I closed my eyes really quick. I didn't really know what was about channeling at the time. That came later. But so it's because it hurts, or at least for me. I'm only speaking for me, I guess I should say, because I don't know why other people do it. But I know, like, for me, the light gets so intense. And now it's not as intense as it was when I first started. Like, I can look kind of like do this a little bit, like where it's kind of like looking down and it doesn't hurt as bad. But like the light, when you're channeling like this, the light is so intense. Your eyes become super sensitive to light. It's like, I don't know what it's about, honestly. I don't, but I feel like, but whenever like I said, when I first started, it was so intense. It was like crazy. Like it was piercing my brain. It was insane. And so why do channelers keep their eyes closed? Because it hurts if they open them. So there you go. So I could kind of like do like a little peek here and there, and it's not going to kill me, but it doesn't feel amazing. So anyway, okay, back to the story. And I could go into like a darker space, but then you wouldn't be able to see me. Okay. Oyana siano tuiano kuiana siana tiana oiana kiano oyana. So yeah, she's like holding, like she's like scooping you up. Like it's almost like, okay. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oina. So it's almost like picture you're the little guy in the middle of all that open space, right? But then underneath that space, you can't see it, but it's like there's these hands just holding you in that space. And she's saying that no matter, like, even whenever you feel like there's no end in sight, like you cannot figure out, how can I am here, I am at A, and there's just like, I don't even, there's no like even clear like direction or way of being able to get from A to B. I just don't get it. I'm just like lost in never land over here of like the unknown, because I don't know even which way forward to go. I'm just here. Like I know I want to get here, but I'm over here and I just can't even see a clear. There's just no clear way to get there. I just don't know. And so you're here and you're in that space. You're in that headspace of, I don't know, who the hell knows. And that is, they had me write down, and I keep going back to saying she. So I really feel like this is Mama Earth. This is, oh yeah, I got that emotion came up. Confirmation emotion where it makes me want to cry. Oyana, Kiana Oyana. Boy, she can send the love. Anyway, she had me write my, like, I think they want me to start writing these words, and just to kind of like almost like affirmations. But anyway, like they're confirmation and concentration and all the different things, kind of words, like kind of like affirmations. But anyway, so before this, she had me write down trust. And so this is what this feeling is that Oyana kiano suiana tiana oyana. Just to stand there, even when you have no clear direction. You have no clear direction. That key, that element of oyana kiana siana tuyana oyana. Elevation, almost. Is she saying elevation? Oyana kiana oyana. Elevation, like the key to elevation, the key to oyana kiano suiano tuyana oyana. Enlightenment, almost even. Iana kiana oyana is to be able to sit in this space of knowing. I know it. I feel it down in my bones. I'm supposed to be here, or I'm supposed to be doing this. Oh, she's sending up so much emotion. Excuse me. I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be doing this. But there's like almost like a sandstorm blocking the view of how to get there. So she's saying that key element to getting from A to B, even whenever there is no clear way, is just allowing her to hold you in that space. And sitting in that space in this element of trust. And just being in that space. Growing and expanding within that space. Doing all your healing, doing all your learning, doing all your growth that you've been doing, continually doing that within this space. And just trusting and knowing that she will help propel you from here to here when the time is when you are ready, when the time is ready, when everything is ready to like transport you from here A to B, to get you from A to B, as far as, and this could be anything, however this fits for you. Like if you're thinking about a move, If you're thinking about a job, like moving up in your job, if you're thinking about a gift you've been trying to work on, and then it's just like, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to open up that gate. That gate seems to be stuck and locked, or the door's like no entry. I don't know how to get on the other side, but I feel it in my bones. This is the key element, that you feel it in your bones that you're supposed to get through this door that for some reason is being blocked to you right now. The trusting, sitting in trust, allowing her to hold you in this space, and knowing that she is holding you safely in this space, and giving you the grace, giving you the space, giving you the place to grow fully into this space, to expand on the gifts that you do have access to make the best of the situation that you are in at the moment, to heal all these old wounds, to learn to fully embody who you are and appreciate who you are on a new level. Taking full advantage of the space that you're in now. So just sitting in that trust, that if you were to fully hand over, I feel it in my bones, I'm supposed to be here, but I'm here, and I don't see any way from here to there. But you just place that into her hands, and you say, Mama Earth, Oyana Kiana Oyana. However you connect with her, Mama Earth, Gaia, Mother Earth, Oyana Kiana Oyana Siano Doyana, Iana Kiana Oyana. Oyana Tuyana Oyana. Whatever term of endearment you have for her, she is honored by. She's not picky. So, Oyana Kiana Suyana Tuyana Oyana. So just allowing her, placing that in her hands, and in your guides and angels, just giving it over to them and to her, saying, I trust you. And in the meantime, I will work on me. I will work on who I am and becoming fully embodied in that, and in my love for me and who I am. Trusting that you are going to take care of the rest. I will work on my expansion here, my healing here, my growing here, my learning here. Fully trusting and putting it in your hands to get me from here to here, because I know it in my bones I'm supposed to be there. So now we'll sit and trust and believe and have in full faith that this is where I'm supposed to be. And so I know that it will happen. It will be. It's supposed to be, so it will be. In the meantime, I will concentrate. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. I will concentrate on me, not worrying about the way, how to do that, but iana kiana oyana, but the instrument, which is me. I'm the instrument. Iana kiana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiana oyana siano tuyano oyana. Ana siano tuyano oyana. You are who Anasiana Oyana. You are who you are. Iana Kiana Oyana, because of who you are. Iana Kiana Oyana, that seemed a little. Oyana Kiana Oyana Siano Tuyano Oyana. Iana Siano Tuyano Oyana. Iana Kiana Oyana. It's this cycle of growth. Iana Kiana Oyana, coming back home to yourself. Oyana Kiano Soyano Tuyano Oyana. And that allows, like, It's like you kind of come out of yourself. Um, you, you kind of come out of yourself to learn more, to learn, and then you're bringing it back into yourself to iana kiana oiana siano tuiana oiana, to expand from within and allowing these new skills and these new gifts to expand from within. Iana kiana oyana siana tuiana oyana. It's like you are honing you because you are the instrument. Like you are the arrow that will be oyana kiana oyana propelled. Iana kiana siana tuiana oyana. So we are honing, we are sharpening our own us. We are like whittling away at us, taking away, like whittling as far as like taking away, letting go what is not serving us. It's like that added weight, if this was just still a big old stick, it's not going to get very far, right? So they have to whittle away what helps. They have to like take away what is keeping it from propelling through, right? So they're doing that, is what we are doing now, even while we wait to get to A to B. We are whittling away what no longer is serving us, what's never served us. We're healing past traumas, hurts, and pains. And as we heal those, they kind of dwindle away, dwindle away, dwindle away. The size of them dwindles away, they should say. Oyana kiana oyana siona oyana kiana oyana. I should say. Because they say oyana siona oyana. So like, say a trauma or hurt that you've been carrying around, that's like this huge mass, energetic mass. This almost feels in like this, one of those gross, like you've seen. It feels like that. Like say there's a childhood drama that is like this size. By whittling away and healing on that and growing as we grow, because sometimes these things kind of happen naturally, right? That healing process happens naturally as we grow and we learn about ourselves and what is all there is and all of that. So it just kind of, as we heal, it kind of shrinks, and we are honing ourselves, which is the instrument. And as we are honing ourselves and we're getting ourselves prepared for then that next move whenever we are ready for that. And we're just trusting, placing ourselves full in trust that the the word, just the archer, Mama Earth, your angels and guides, all that, this spirit, all that is, that when you're ready, when you're all sharpened up, and you've been, all that stuff has been whittled away, and you've been calibrated and aligned, so you'll have that nice straight flight. Then we sit and trust that she will know when you're like, oh yeah, and she'll pick you up and put you in her bow, and pew, there you go, darling, good to go. Good work. Just trusting that it will be. If it's meant to be, it will be. Whenever we say, we're saying to her, we're saying to them, we're saying to within, I feel it in my bones. It's like this burning fire within, this little flame that's in there that is stoked by the prospect of getting from A to B. That I feel it in my bones, that is what is meant to be. Then it'll be. I'm not saying this isn't like some willy-nilly, I really feel like I'm supposed to watch whatever. And that could be part of it, part of that path, part of the honing your craft that you're working on now, or honing you, or healing, and you're growing in your learning process. That is part of the whittling away and the sharpening of the edges and whatnot. But this is like that deep down core knowing. And if you put that there, and if you confirm that and say, all right, okay, we can do this. I can do this. I can work on this, on honing me and getting ready for what is to come. And I trust and I place myself and my heart into your hands and know that it will be guided in love. And when the time is right, it's like that is, they're showing like this feather. I don't know if there's somebody that has like a thing for feathers, but they're saying like when the time is right, it's just like whenever you're walking and all of a sudden this feather just kind of floats and lands right in front of you. They're saying when the time is right and it's just everything aligns, like maybe you're wanting to move to who knows, Paris. Yet you don't have a dime. And or maybe you have some and you're just like, I'll make it work. But it's like, but for some reason you don't have, there's something blocking the way. You know in your core that you're supposed to be there for some reason. You just know it. You know it. They're like, but we are waiting for everything to be in alignment, because if you go too soon, you're not going to be in the right place, or you're going to be like, maybe you'll end up having to live in a little place next to some train tracks, and you'll never be able to sleep, and it'll turn you into a really crabby old person. And then, so they're saying if you just wait a little bit longer, we're waiting for this one flat to open up where your neighbor is this, maybe I feel like this is for a man now, like maybe there's this beautiful lady next to you. Your neighbor's this gorgeous lady, and you guys hit it off, you fall in love, and you live happily ever after. So there you go. So anyway, perfect timing. They're waiting for that perfect breeze, and then it'll just be when the time is right. And in the meantime, we hone our crafts that we are working on now. We hone us. We work on us. And not saying that anything, there's so many people that get all their feathers all ruffled because of that terminology. There's nothing wrong with you. If you say you're working on you, it means you're saying that there's something wrong with you. Just because you're working in the garden and planting seeds and planting flowers and beautifying the garden and growing your vegetables to eat and harvesting the good stuff and putting flowers on your table from your garden and fruit and veggies on your table from your garden, just because you're working in the garden, expanding it, adding more to it, learning more about it, like how can I do this and how can I do that? It doesn't mean there's something wrong with the garden. It's you're just working on it, expanding it and improving it, right? So by working on us, it's not saying that there's anything inherently wrong with you or me. You are amazing and beautiful and oyana kiana oyana, but we are human beings, and human beings iana kiana oyana siana oyana. We are here for the human experience, which is about learning and growing and healing our wounds. So that's what we're doing. We're working on turning our garden. Like the garden started out all like just this beautiful soil. And then we're coming in and we're making sure we're digging up any weeds, like by the roots. We're digging up any weeds that could hinder new growth. And we're like just priming and propping the soil. We're planting seeds. We're spacing things out, like maybe moving some stuff if they got too crowded, moving that around. We're working on the garden to improve growth, to iana kiana oyana, prepare it for expansion, to motivate it to expand. We're learning and growing and gaining knowledge and all these different things in all these different ways for our own health and benefit. We are honing who we are. Doesn't mean that there was anything wrong with you. It's not saying that, oh, you're a terrible person because you're saying you're working on you. No, that's amazing. Working on your garden, working on your garden, you, which is you. You are this beautiful vessel. Beautiful vessel. And so we're just taking care of her, showing her love by showing her she's worthy of the time it takes to learn, to grow, to heal. She is worthy of the time it takes to learn, to grow, to heal. You are worth the work, is what they're saying. You are worth the work. So by just being like, I don't need to work, nothing wrong with me, it's kind of just, it's like somebody let the air out of your balloon, right? So there's different ways now. If it helps you to say it in a different way, then do that. Do what works for you. But I'm saying, by saying that we are worth the time, the energy, all the things of putting the work into us, that's the work in itself. We're showing ourselves we are worthy. We're learning that we are worthy of all of this. You are worthy of all of this and the time and energy it takes, because it's not always easy. It's not easy standing in the midst of these endless plains where there's no end in sight and you have no idea how you're going to get to A to B. It's not always easy. You can feel lost and alone. And that is what this is for. You are saying, I am worthy of the work it will take to get me ready to get from A to B. I am worthy of the time it takes to heal. I am worthy of shedding the tears and the years of the hurt and pain and betrayal. I am worthy of all the emotions that I need and want to feel that have been holding trapped within me. I am worthy of spending a few bucks on Udemy to learn a new craft or skill that it's been calling my name. I am worthy of gathering with other beautiful women that also may feel lost and alone and not knowing how to get from A to B, and reminding her she is worthy. She is worthy. She is worthy of all of this as well. That we are worthy. We are worthy of all the time it takes. We are worthy of... They send that emotion up going, girl. Ding, ding, ding. We are worthy of all the time it takes, no matter how long it takes, even if you're like, oh, this is taking forever. You are worthy of all the time it takes to just sit within her hands of trust. Just take the time it takes to heal. Take the time it takes to grow. Take the time it takes to learn. Take the time it takes to expand, because you are worthy of that time that it takes. Take the time. You wouldn't want to pull a cake out too soon. It's going to go, right? It won't it'll just fall in the center if you take it out too soon. Or if you're a meat eater and you pull a roast out or whatever you're munching on and you take it out of the oven too soon, it's going to be raw in the middle, right? It's not going to be, it won't make you feel good. Leave yourself in the oven for as long as it takes. Take the time to heal, to learn, to grow, to expand, to all the things. Because you never know what it is that they're doing on the other end of the spectrum there, over there, where B is residing. And again, whether this is a place or person, maybe it's your person that you've been trying to call in. Maybe it's a gift that you've been trying to, you feel like, oh, You're supposed to be doing this. Why can't I open that up? What's blocking me? But they're saying that you don't know what they're doing on the other end of that spectrum, getting that ready for you. It's like they're over here, like tinkering away, or over here tinkering away. So that way, when the timing is right, when everything is aligned, then it'll be pulled together. Then it's like you have to work on that magnetic thing where they're over there working on that, and you're working on this, and then once that perfect alignment happens, it'll go psh, like two refrigerator magnets. Okay, that's going on long. Iana Kiona Oyana. So the word of the day is trust. Hone. You are the arrow. Take the time it takes to whittle away at what is not serving you, to hone your everything, sharpen your everything. Just be where you are and make it the best, and make the best of the space that you are in. Make the best of the space that you are in. They're like, we cannot emphasize this enough. Make the best of the space that you are in. Iana kiana siana oyana. Make it the best that it can be, which makes you the best that you can be. Ayana siano tuiana oyana. That is what will call in this expansion, or in these goals and these dreams and these loves, all the things. Iana kiana suiana tuiana oyana. I feel like it's different. Like it feels like there's like little arrows shooting out every which way. So like this is totally different for so many people. There's like places for some, there's loves for others, there's goals, there's dreams, there's like things like houses, and there's things like oyana kiana oyana. Sheep. I don't know why sheep just came. Like wanting to be on land where you can own animals, and just all these different random things that we all like. All of us have these different things that we feel like, I'm supposed to be doing this. Why can't I see the way? Just sit in the trust. Make the best of today. Iana kiano suiano oyana, siano tuiano oyana, iana kiana oyana. Amen. And so it is. Mwah. Thank you so much. Oh, big hugs. Thank you.